So was there no champagne in the morning?
Friends, the warmest of warm welcomes to all of you. Today is a happy day, a day of great joy. Within their closest family, Elizabeth and Andrew are the first to get married for around 25 years on both sides of their families. So today holds much excitement for all the obvious reasons and more. You who have come here today come from all over the world. Germany, India, South Africa, Denmark, Australia, the US, Norway, England and Canada. And you form a unique group to celebrate the joining in marriage of Elizabeth and Andrew. On their behalves, thank you all for coming. And perhaps I should also add those of you who are a wee bit more local and who've come from Scotland. Thank you for coming too. So Elizabeth and Andrew, welcome to you. Welcome to this, your ceremony of marriage, which has been many months in the planning and preparation. And now that it's here, I hope that you can just relax and enjoy every moment. I've had the great privilege of getting to know Elizabeth and Andrew a little as we prepared for today. They've spent time reflecting on what's important to them to acknowledge and include in today's ceremony. They've thought deeply about the step they're about to take together, which readings and rituals to include, what words to say to one another. And they stand here today feeling ready and excited about embarking on the adventure of marriage together. This ceremony has been written especially for Elizabeth and Andrew, and there's nothing in the ceremony which isn't personal and meaningful to one or both of them. So I invite you all to open your hearts and minds to something totally unique to them. A ceremony which we hope is relaxed and informal, simple and happy. Elizabeth and Andrew have morals and values in common and aspire to live their lives very much according to the golden rule. Do unto others as you would be done unto. It was important to them that we would all feel equally welcomed, included, and respected here today, regardless of our religious, spiritual, philosophical, or moral beliefs. So to create a sense of occasion here today, I draw from the sentiment of the Golden Rule, which surely can transcend any differences in belief that we bring. And rather than prayers today, I invite you to contemplate some words on love and gratitude. And if you'd like to close your eyes or bow your heads to listen, please feel free. Many people would say that love is the most powerful and magical force in the world. Love is very evident here in this ballroom, primarily between Elizabeth and Andrew, and also from all of you who've come here to be with them today. The fact that you've all made the journey to Aboyne demonstrates your loving support for them. And again, thank you all for coming. If we allow it to, the gratitude we feel for the gifts of this day can open our hearts ever more fully to a deeper experience of love. The gratitude that we feel for being here can open all our minds to a deeper understanding of love. May the pleasures of being here together, sharing joy and abundance, family and friendship, touch and inspire us all. Let's dedicate this ceremony to a happy and healthy marriage between Elizabeth and Andrew. I invite Jessica to open our wedding address now with a short and sweet piece by an unknown author.
Once upon a time, a boy met a girl. She gave him her hand and he held it tight. Together they set off down the unknown path in front of them. Sometimes they walked slowly, sometimes at a quicker pace. Sometimes they ran so fast it felt kind of like flying. Whenever he lost his footing, she steadied him. Whenever she tripped, he helped her back up. Whenever she grew weary, he'd carry her. Sometimes they didn't know in which direction to go, but though they would occasionally lose their way, they never lost each other. They wandered contentedly and lived happily forever and always, side by side.
Thank you, Jessica. Well, once upon a time, a boy did meet a girl. Andrew met Elizabeth. It was actually in South Africa in 2012. Andrew was out there working for 9 months and Elizabeth was sent down on a work trip. Love blossomed as they discovered they shared so much in common. A love of laughing and good food. And the relationship quite simply developed from there. They're both quite down to earth. Andrew slightly more so than Elizabeth. It's always interesting where you're going to laugh in a ceremony. Andrew keeps Elizabeth's spontaneity in check, which she says is needed at times. They have similar interests and they share the highest regard and respect for one another. They're positive about the future, whatever it brings, and look forward to continuing to share companionship, perhaps children, perhaps travel. But their principal aim in life is to enjoy being together. Elizabeth and Andrew, you're choosing to take the step of marriage because you've found one another and you're choosing to be partners for life and want to publicly and privately make that commitment to each other. You're excited to think that you've found the person you each want to build a home and a future with, and feel as if you'll be walking through the rest of your days with the most wonderful person and partner in the world. You intend to find strength in your relationship, to be better people, and to realise more dreams and goals that you could have if you were to walk your life journeys alone. You see your marriage as a continuation and deepening of the relationship that you already have, that it would be filled with love and sharing, support and fun, happiness, honesty and trust. You joyfully and wholeheartedly commit to continue to expand and affirm your individuality, whilst also exploring your potential as a couple through every aspect of your relationship. And you come here today to join in a new way, to bring the best of the old, to join with the hopeful aliveness of the new, unknown and big adventure ahead, to transform your relationship in every possible positive way. You found the courage and desire to reflect and embody the feelings of readiness within, to celebrate them and share them with each other in your community. And I invite you to demonstrate this now in the form of your exchange of vows and rings. Andrew, we'll begin with you. So I remind you to address your response to one another, not me, and your response is quite simply, I do. Do you, Andrew George Towsey, take Elizabeth Margaret Fraser to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Do you, Elizabeth Margaret Fraser, take Andrew George Towsey to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
So Graham, may I have the rings, please? Elizabeth and Andrew, may your rings be blessed and infused with love. May they serve as daily reminders of your promises to one another today. So Andrew, placing the ring on the tip of Elizabeth's finger and repeating each line after me.
I give you this ring,
I give you this ring,
to wear with love and joy.
to wear with love and joy,
As a ring has no end,
as a ring has no end,
neither shall my love for you.
neither shall my love for you.
I choose you to be my wife,
I choose you to be my wife,
this day and forevermore.
this day and forevermore.
So Elizabeth, placing the ring on the tip of Andrew's finger and repeating each line after me.
I give you this ring,
I give you this ring
to wear with love and joy.
to wear with love and joy.
As a ring has no end,
As the ring has no end,
neither shall my love for you.
neither shall my love for you.
I choose you to be my husband,
I choose you to be my husband,
this day and forevermore.
this day and forevermore.
To honour Elizabeth and Andrew's joining in love in marriage and to give the pronouncement of marriage the respect it deserves, I invite you to please be upstanding. Simon is going to lead us up to the pronouncement with some very well-known words which might sound familiar to some of you.
I never thought that I'd miss you half as much as I do, and I never thought I'd feel this way, the way I feel about you. As soon as I wake up, every night, every day, I know that it's you I need to take the blues away. It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. How can it be that we can say so much without words? Bless you and bless me, bless the bees and the birds. I've got to be near you every night, every day. I couldn't be happy any other way. It must be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best.
Thank you, Simon. Elizabeth and Andrew, it must be love. Today we acknowledge your love, we celebrate your love, and we applaud your love as I declare that you are now husband and wife. Andrew, you may kiss the bride. Bought a quaich. I'd like to hold it up, sorry. They bought a quaich especially to use in today's ceremony so that we'll have it always as a keepsake. And dads Ken and Bill are going to assist in the ritual in a moment. Now, our ancestors associated a quaich with love. After in 1589 King James VI of Scotland gifted one to Anne of Denmark on the occasion of their wedding. Our ancestors also associated a quaich with trust, hospitality and friendship, as it was common for a host to offer a visitor a drink from a quaich. And it was held with both hands, a weapon that couldn't be drawn at the same time, and as it was shared, it was a guarantee that the drink hadn't been poisoned. So by sharing a drink from a quaich, Elizabeth and Andrew are invoking love, trust and friendship to continue at the heart of their relationship from today, their marriage. On Elizabeth's behalf, in a moment, Ken is going to pour a little whiskey into the quaich, and on Andrew's behalf, Bill is going to pour a little water. These two liquids will become mixed together, and without scientific intervention, be impossible to separate out again, symbolic of the strength of the togetherness and unity between Elizabeth and Andrew. And then Andrew will offer Elizabeth a drink, and Elizabeth will offer Andrew a drink. So Ken, if you'd like to pour first. And Bill. So Andrew, if you'd like to take the quaich and offer it to Beth first. Oh, she's got it. She's So thank you, Ken and Bill. So you will find the words to our final blessing in your orders of service on the left-hand page towards the bottom. And we'll close our ceremony now by blessing Elizabeth and Andrew together. So please speak with me the words in the order of service. So, and Elizabeth and Andrew. May you have walls for the wind, and a roof for the rain, and drinks beside the fire, laughter to cheer you, and those you love near you, and all that your hearts may desire. Friends, may I present Mr. and Mrs. Towsey.
To come forward into the middle of the dance floor. Oh, really? Okay, so
All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, put your hands up. Okay, Beth, are you ready? Contenders, are you ready? Okay, on 3, we're going to throw the bouquet. So Beth, let's do this together, okay? So, 3, 2, 1, go! Force of love that can be come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise a bar and a cup to the stars. She's up all night to the sun, I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night to get drunk, I'm up all night to get